gals. The next video that I want to go over for you, and the next product that I want to go over for you, is by Aqua. The product is a hard food. They make two, more meat and more veggie. This stuff is by far my favorite hard food. It's the only one I basically use unless I get a sample. The shrimp absolutely love it. I'll go over a little bit about this stuff in just a second, but just so you can see, I literally, before I started this video, put a small piece in the Thai tank and put it in the crystal tank. And you can see that's one little piece. I'm going to show you exactly how big of a piece that is that those guys are fighting over. It's going nuts. Now, there are a couple differences between hard food. You see a lot of powder foods out there. If you're confused, because there's a ton of foods out there, if you're confused about the difference or why do we use powder foods and why do we use hard foods, it's basically to keep your food rotation fresh for your shrimp, so that you're making sure that they get everything that they need. And you can't all do that at once. I mean, you're gonna have to break it down over a period of time. You know, my rotation, some guys do it every day. I don't feed my shrimp every day. It doesn't happen. I don't put powders in my tank every day. But some people do. It's their choice. So I use a combination of powder foods and hard foods. This hard food is, again, the best one that I have found to date. There's a piece of it right there. It's actually usually a little bit longer out of the bag. You don't want to put that whole thing in your tank. It's a lot of food. It's very concentrated. It's very dense. And they won't eat it all. Usually I'll break it into 4 quarters for one little piece for each tank. And that's fine. The cool things about this food are, one, it's not going to break down in your tank. That's pretty imperative to me. I'm a big guy. I'm big on water quality, and some of the powder foods, I don't know, it bothers me when you just put them in the tank and they kind of float around. I've gotten one of those little dispensers that seems to help me a little bit there with my peace of mind. The bacteria and stuff like that, powders, I'm all about it. Throw them in the tank. So this, to me, is really a good food for me to use because I know that I can just drop it in the tank. It's not going to foul my water. And it's also not going to break down. If, in 2 days you go back to your tank and you go, man, they didn't eat it all. Which I got to be honest with you, unless there's only like 10 shrimp in the tank, that's not going to happen. It'll be gone easily, that quickly, in a number of days. Usually in a day. That piece that I put in there will be gone before 8 o'clock tonight. It's a really clean, good quality product of food. There's not a bunch of junk in it that, is just filler. It's all stuff that the shrimp love and need. I wish I could tell you what it is about this food that just drives these guys absolutely crazy. I don't know. I gotta tell you, I don't know. I've never seen them react to a food, any other food, like this one. So it's a mainstay for me. Like again, it's the only hard food that I use, and I recommend it to anyone. I actually recommend this entire line. You can get it through Disco Bee. You can contact Eric. He's in the groups, but he's got this stuff available for you guys. They also make a snowflake, which is great. I'm not a big, snowflake's great, but it's all the same to me. Well, it doesn't matter where you get it. Nothing against Aqua. That's just the way it seems to me. There are other products in their line. As soon as they come in, Eric, any day now, I'm waiting. It's kind of a running joke. I need this product line. I want this product line. And it's taken a long time. They sent it on the slowest boat from Asia to get over here. So I'm kind of driving him nuts. I'm sure he's like sick of hearing from me. But they've got some other great stuff in their lineup. Check it out. It's a really reasonably priced line. And my biggest thing is that it works. My shrimp love it. They eat it. It never changes. No matter, you know, I've never not gotten this reaction. And I've been using it now for, gosh, well over a year. I mean, as soon as it came out on the market, I think he gave me a sample of it, and I was just blown away. So there they are. More meat and more veggie by SL Aqua. You can purchase them through their distributorship, which is discobee.com. I hope this video helps you guys. Happy shrimping, and I'll come up with something hopefully halfway educational for the next one. Have a great